My best friend accused me of being ableist because I don't want a shedding service dog in my house, but I'm not. I just don't like dogs, and I think they're plotting my demise. Yep, I don't like dogs, never been fond of them, but I don't judge people who have dogs as long as they are responsible. I have a group of friends, and we like to host events at our houses like parties, potlucks, game nights, etc. About 2 months ago, my friend got a service dog for her seizures, and I was already planning on hosting a potluck, but I didn't want a dog in my house. She sheds a lot. So, I decided to choose a camping area where we could all have fun and enjoy ourselves, since it would be so wrong to deny my friend from coming over with a dog that she needs. This has been going on ever since my friend, Sarah, got a service dog. Today was my turn to host, and one of my friends, Jacob, suggested we do a game night. I told them that I would rather have events outside of my house, and, well, we don't have anything to connect my PS4 outside. I suggested maybe we can do a movie night instead and go out to the movies. Jacob was confused and asked why I stopped doing game nights at my house. I explained that I don't want animals. I'm so sorry, I said. Pets, that was wrong of me, I didn't catch that, in my house, let alone a dog that sheds. No one batted an eye, but Sarah started to question me, like if she's no longer welcome in my house, if I am ableist. I told her that I would rather host things outside of my house if she's going to need a service dog. The times we all spend together are arranged in advance. I chose to do things away from my house so that I wouldn't have to have the dog in my house. If I had the type of arrangement that meant coming over to my house, I would make myself put up with a hairy situation, but I don't have to in this current arrangement. Sarah was not having it and started to call me ableist and unfair to her and her dog, saying that I've changed ever since she had her service dog. I was baffled by everything she was saying. We ended up not hosting anything, and it became so awkward that everybody started to leave the group call. I honestly can't tell if I should be ashamed of myself. Am I wrong, guys? What should I do to sort this all out? Edit. I'm seeing several comments saying I should have told her beforehand. The thought of telling her that she and her dog aren't welcome anymore, therefore no one else in the group is, just feels mean. But if anyone has suggestions on how I can word that for future reference, feel free to do so. Update 1. Hi, guys. I want to thank y'all for the input and advice on my last post. I have a small update regarding my last post, and it is a good ending rather than an ugly one. I talked to Sarah and apologized for making it seem like she wasn't valid enough to be in my home and that she felt hurt about it. We talked about it, and while Sarah still feels iffy and left out, we're still on good terms. Although she sometimes has her cold moments, I understand. I feel like later on we'll get past it and get over it. Update 2. I'm honestly still shocked about everything that has happened. All was fine for a couple of days, or so I thought. Sarah showed up uninvited, never happened before, and I don't like uninvited guests, but I let it slide this one time because she was my friend, with her service dog, golden retriever, and, what I believe, her mom's regular pet dog, husky mix. The husky was panting and trying to jump on me, but I would back away and slightly hold the door closed while poking my head out. For now, Sarah was holding him back from his collar, key word, for now. I asked her what's up and she said she wanted to drop off some cookies for me. I smiled and thanked her because I thought it was nice, she even made them herself. She said she also wanted to pick up something that Ed, part of the friend group of 4, left here, like a keychain or some small decoration. I'll call it a keychain, it looked like a keychain to me. Ed lives the farthest, so supposedly Sarah came over to pick it up for him and give it to him on the day she hosts, since it was her turn this weekend, and I told her sure and asked what it looked like. She waltzes right in with both dogs, and I stopped her to ask, whoa, what are you doing? She looks at me confused and says, I'm going to get Ed's keychain. I told her that if she wants to get it herself, she cannot bring the dog inside, only her service dog, so take the other dog outside. She made a frowny face and said, he's an emotional support dog. I told her that it is not the same and that I wouldn't allow him inside. She pouted and said, fine, let me just text Ed and let him know I'll take a little longer. From there, she set both of their leashes down and her husky went bonkers. Needless to say, I kicked her out and her mom's dog made a whole mess, including jumping on me and licking my face. I still can't get over the fact that he broke the vase my mother, who is no longer with us, gave me. It was so beautiful and I've had it for 12 years. Sarah apologized, and I got her the keychain, which I could have easily brought over and given to Ed. After that, I cleaned up for a bit and took a shower. That night, I decided to snack on some cookies and all hell broke loose after a while of eating them. I ate like 10 plus whole cookies. I started to swell up and struggle to breathe, so I went to look for my EpiPen. I hadn't used it in a long time, so I couldn't remember where I put it, but when I found it, I used it and immediately headed to the hospital in case my allergies persisted once the EpiPen's effects wore off. I got home with my medication and another EpiPen, which I will bring with me at all times from now on after that traumatic nightmare. As upset as I was about Sarah being cold to me and bringing her mom's emotional support dog to my house, I still gave her the benefit of the doubt and thought she forgot that I had a nut allergy. I brought it up in a text and told her about what happened. She apologized and acted all mortified. The conversation later shifted to her mentioning the whole "why can't I come in with my dogs?" I repeated to her that her service dog could come in but not a pet dog. It became an argument, and she dropped a bomb on me with a huge wall of text, ending with, and I quote, "Copy-paste, this is why I put pecans in your bloody cookies. If you want to play ableist, then so will I." Smiley face. A bit of context, Sarah was diagnosed with BPD. Please be aware that not everyone with BPD is like this, so I understand how she feels because I have BPD myself, but this has gone way too far. I've been contemplating whether I should file a claim or not, and I know that sounds stupid. We've been best friends since middle school, and I've always seen her as a really close sister, but this friend wanted to harm me, and it hurts so much that she went this far for revenge. Anyway, I'm taking legal action tomorrow, but I'm not sure I'll give an update about this. I've made screenshots and have blocked her everywhere. I'm still keeping a low profile so that she doesn't delete the messages, hopefully. Thanks for your help and wish me luck.